What's up, guys? If you've never seen the channel before, hi. And if you have seen the channel before, welcome back, I guess. Now, if you don't care about where I've been, you can just skip to this timestamp. But basically, I've been working on a couple projects and dealing with family affairs. But that's not important right now. We'll talk about that later. Today, we're looking at this show called My Vampire System. It's on Pocket FM, but also YouTube. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Two things need to be said about this show before I begin. This show is a ripoff of Solo Leveling and My Hero Academia simultaneously, and you'll see why in a couple of minutes. Now, I haven't seen Solo Leveling, but I am an actual fan of My Hero Academia. I do like some of the characters. And I know it's my duty as a Dragon Ball Z fan to unnecessarily hate on the My Hero Academia show, but I don't know. Another thing about this show that is very apparent is that the animation is not very good on some levels, you know? When I first watched the show, I was like, it's fine, it's a small project, the animation is not gonna be super Broly level, it's perfectly fine. So I set my expectations intentionally low when I went into the show. And I still got disappointed. Also, and one more thing that isn't about this show, just relating to me, I'm kind of sick, and you can kind of hear it during the recording, so I apologize for that. Anyways, let's get into the show, I guess. In the stereotypical anime fashion, this show starts with a flashback. All you need to know is that this evil race called the Donkey started a war with the humans, and then its superheroes came out and defeated them, and then our main character, Quinn Talon, parents got killed in the war. We'll get into the Donkey and Quinn's character later. Actually, we're gonna get into Quinn's character right now, because right after this flashback ends, we actually see an ad first, and then a cut to Quinn living his everyday life, getting bullied by some bullies who actually have superpowers at his school. Now, obviously, like I said, this show is a My Hero Academia ripoff, and it's very apparent to see. But anyways, after we see Quinn get beat up, as you saw in that intro, we get more setup. Basically, this newswoman says that the humans signed a peace treaty with the Donkey for some reason. And now they're trying to squabble up, so the military is trying to train people to fight back. They also set up the way powers work in this universe, where you get a book, and once you open the book, you get your power. Except Quinn can't open his book. Also, best scene coming up.
When will Mommy and Daddy come back?
Also, is it just me, or does the narrator kind of sound like Trunks?
Quinn's parents had died in the war, but they had left him one last memory of them.
Bro's strength will not be a shield for all us mortals. Anyway, so Quinn's book opens in a very impromptu way with him trying to fit the lens in his glasses, and he bleeds, and then the blood falls on the book because vampire, and then the book starts to open, and you'll see why people say this is a Solo Leveling ripoff. Anyways, after Quinn wakes up, he notices some strange things start to happen, and after an incredibly drawn-out sequence, Quinn realizes that he has superpowers. Only problem is, Quinn has no idea what those powers are. I'll make a very not incredibly long, but drawn-out sequence short. Quinn's powers are never explained. Like, they don't explain what his powers are exactly, but basically his powers are that he gets like a hologram that shows him quests that he needs to do at random. These quests are like RPG quests, like drink 2 liters of water or avoid sunlight. That'll be very easy for you guys. Or maybe even just like kill someone or something. And they get him XP that allows him to level up. Now, if you saw the live action version of this story, you would know that the whole level system is a whole lot more important. So they kind of ripped off Solo Leveling less in the animated version. Okay. So anyways, the FBI comes knocking at the main character's door, which is literally a plot point in my show, so Obviously, they ripped my story off. Right, Corey?
Your story is trash?
So conveniently, Quinn gets a new task and makes a new friend while he's at this place. And it's very nice to see his character develop here. And by character, I mean he's literally Deku. Like he literally just like acts like Deku. But anyways, Quinn gets a task that is doable to the average man of not obtaining direct sunlight for 8 hours. And when he fails at his task, all of his stats get halved. Okay. Anyway, so Quinn gets on the bus to the military school, and all the kids start bragging about how cool their powers are.
You know, I can shoot lasers through my eyes. Almost burned the neighbor's house yesterday. I am sure I will begin at level 2.
That's nothing. I can melt anything or anyone with my closed eyes. That's the minimum level 3 qualification.
Hey, you! What's your ability?
Right before Quinn can answer, the principal, I think, fills the bus with a ton of sleeping gas so everybody can fall asleep. However, because Quinn has RPG stats powers, he's immune to the sleeping gas. So anyways, after fake All Might over here just does some yapping, we actually get some cool world building. Basically, during the Donkey War, the only hope for humanity was these people called the Originals, who were the original superheroes. They managed to sweep in at the last minute and defeat the Donkey, and when they were done doing all their stuff, they left these things called ability books, which is the way you get your ability. They also explain how you either are born with an ability or you get it later in life, which was also something that I used for my story, but I'm fine. But anyways, they say that Quinn was too poor to afford an ability book, and when he got it now, he finally has an ability. So yeah. Anyway, so when he goes out, he checks his power level and it's level 1, because for a reason that is so stupid, because he didn't do his daily task. How does a bracelet know his daily task? Like, maybe it's just a coincidence that these two things showed up at the same time, but it doesn't make sense.
Hey, are you okay? Do you want me to call someone for you?
No need, thanks. I am just a little bit nervous about the testing.
Well, don't be. If anyone messes up with you, come to me. The name's Vorten, by the way.
Quinn looked at Vorten's hand with affection.
Pause! What is that?
Anyways, Quinn gets asked what his power is, and he goes all stutter mode, and then the episode ends. So anyways, needless to say, that was, yeah, pretty mid. I'm gonna cover the next 2 episodes in this mini-series in the next video, if we even make it to a next video. Tell you what, if this video blows up, I will put the top comment, like the song that gets suggested in the top comment, as a background music for the next video. If we can get to at least like 50 likes, I'll shoot low. 50 likes. So anyways, my name is Michael. You didn't actually care. And